Zambia aspires to become a middle-income country by the year 2030. That means creating a strong and dynamic middle-income industrial country which provides opportunities for improving the well-being of citizens is one of the major areas of focus for the Zambian government. It is, however, a fact that Zambia is a developing country and most of its citizens live in high poverty levels, especially people living in rural parts of the country. In order to help alleviate poverty among its people while hoping to achieve the 2030 vision, government has been developing social protection programs in line with the 7th National Development Plan document, 7NDP. One such program is the Village Bank, which is being implemented under the Department of Community Development. The Village Bank program was introduced in Mufumbwe district of Northwestern Province in the year 2016. As government's initial approach to Village Bank program was based on giving seed money to groups, the program in Mufumbwe district sadly had continued to record a lot of defaulters after the disbursement of loans among group members. Stakeholders believe that most of the group members lacked a sense of ownership of the program due to the fact that they began the initial savings using the funds they did not work for, hence leading to underperformance of the program. Based on the belief that the Village Bank program is indeed a good initiative for reducing vulnerability and poverty in society, the Civil Society for Poverty Reduction, CSPR, with support from I Am Swedish, partnered with Department of Community Development in Mufumbwe district in piloting the self-led Village Bank program.
This is a self-led village banking concept where the members actually put the money together, and when they put the money together, they start lending themselves or they start giving each other loans. Now, what happens is when they acquire these loans, they acquire them at a certain percentage, which they are able to pay back with that interest. So you find out that the group, in their formulation, when they formulate the constitution, they will say, okay, our saving will be, maybe each share will be at 100 kwacha per month. Every meeting that we meet, we have to pay 100 kwacha. Or you have to buy shares at least minimum of 100 kwacha. Then when you want to borrow, you borrow at the interest rate of maybe 20%. So that money accumulates as it is borrowed. Now, apart from that, what we did is we deliberately put the fourth arm in our model, which looks at business development and entrepreneurship. So we didn't want to create a situation where people would make money through the savings and the interest accumulated. After they make that money, they don't know how to use it. So we came in and also trained them in entrepreneurship and business development.
11 groups from Chizera and Matushi wards were formed, and the first cycle for the self-led Village Bank program was successfully implemented from September 2019 to September 2020, when the groups had their share outs.
Here we are witnessing people that started without seed money, zero. And there are people in the most vulnerable in this community. And they started from nothing. They just put this coin and that coin together, and here they are sharing 67,000 kwacha. Isn't that good enough?
You know, we are very much impressed with the performance of the groups, in that they recorded a 100% return, which simply shows that they really accepted the program.
Mulaka seva mbongo jami 1,450 kwacha. Musono hakuzanyi kutambula nesa ngitambula 4,045 kwacha. So haena hana mwana ngami ule mulimo mumunyika chichakadingile chocho kachiswa cha imweni.
Kino kimye bakupwisha uno Village Bank mwane natambula 5,000 ne bana pe euro.
Mashares yani ajinga 6,000. Akino kyandengejire kwikara na rusekero mambwano mali kara kechinayukire kwikara po naone.
The aspect of interest accrued on their savings, which the group members had walked away with, was just a component of the success story to the Village Bank program in Mufumbwe district. Capacity building on entrepreneurship, project development, and record keeping have indeed helped group members to be better able in managing their businesses, while others have been provoked to establish some businesses.
Bamoba bene kusunga banzoro, bamoba bene kusunga mataba bene kupota mataba ke bakapoteshe, bakwabo bene badina bituma shop ni mambo yo kaino Village Bank. So tino kwa mamba ino Village Bank ni mambo entrepreneurship yafundisha bintu bikatampe yashinkura abantu maana byakuba mu ntanda.
Bavula batatwire tuma business kukira byo batambwirenga mali nekujatu bamo bayirenga na kupota masavi batatula kupotorwesha mali kea nanukireko bamo bapoterenga matomato nekupotorwesha mali ayirenga na kunanukirako
twafunja mabusuru bowe kwa mawende burongo twafana kala bantu baku tambula bayena kupota twafana kuikala bantu basekana bantu twafana kuya ku market mukime kyafwa inwa musuru warumburuka wafana kuikala na kuwabanyabimye bimye kabyo nafana kutana mukisankanyi bimye kabyo nafana kwera kukungura busuru bwami kwa mapute mukime kyafwa inwa
ilanga change na kututangisha kwesekana kutirira chinatiriri nenzili na kuwanamu ukwashu ni chainu mpinji chinangenzu ni dehi na dimu chona wafutanyi melanga chainu mpinji niri hache.
Easy access to collateral-free loans has enabled some members to expand their businesses, while others have for the first time been able to own businesses.
Nakongwere mali 5,000 naishire kupota mo banzoro 200. Yona ara mine bano banzoro mwane na potesha mali afika ku 11,340. Neano mali mwane ankomesha bena kupotesha sausage bena kupotesha masabi panzubo nebikwabo tu biashara.
Ujino yonka ino Village Bank yanditira bukomo zipone na kasido kambi ngombe na kuwaya
mali ya mimuwa yoni atambwire narangurukire kuba namba ngubemo kika kintu naire nakupota baro yona bujire kwikara pokara nayone
nangutambula kapeni kano kaloni nanguya nangulanda ko tumapulanga kahanangulanda cheka nangusonga chise chuma nangulandulula nawo kahakapenga nakunguka fwako mumu nangulusonga nangulanjisa nanguwanamo kalya poko chipwe profit
kampe muye ku banki kwa kampe kwa ku banki kusaukewe wanga pakwamba mukongore mali yabo kampe kanamba inemwa ni muingira kana muikale na mapay slip panoja kampe ke mwaringa kukonsha ne panoja kutunda ikatuke kumona kubamba nge munoke amba mukomesha busuru bwenu joina Village Bank barongo bana.
The Department of Community Development believes that there are two major reasons which have made this program a success.
The fact that these members started the savings using their own money meant that these people had the sense of ownership of the program. And secondly, it meant that as a district office, we had to make sure that there was close monitoring of these groups during the cycle, hence celebrating the good performance of these programs today.
With the intention of helping the group members contribute to poverty reduction beyond the Village Bank savings, CSPR and community development have been encouraging the groups to identify areas of capacity need and survival skills. To that effect, some Village Bank groups have since expressed interest in acquiring some survival skills such as beekeeping, carpentry, crop production and livestock rearing.
akula ne akuhemba jina shimwana
kepsa konshanga motu bena kuyamwale pale pale tuwana kuodera kukasempa kubasolwezi kune kukasempa tano fuka bombo ne kumanyinga kuendera tu bishune kano twalamu kwa bafana kuyikera ni ate babene tuichimine muno mwetu tuipoteshere ngate babene bakwetu nabo beyenga na kupoteka kuyateba bana kupoteshako kwa mabuja abusana busana
era tudi na maplanize akukenga kuira kuma business amboka so eje twadi na kutongojoka neyi mu group yetu netu kudibomba mu kupanga niyo makuronda twirenga which it means beekeeping na tiri kutwinka ko mari mu group yetu.
On the other hand, the Department of Commerce has implored the village bank groups to register as cooperatives so that they can gain more benefits as they work together to alleviate poverty levels in society.
We are really encouraging these so-called village banking groups to form cooperatives, because the cooperative is an enterprise organization. It's an organization which is doing business. Of course, they can start as a club, but as they grow, then they can graduate from a club to a cooperative.
As CSPR promises to link these groups to experts in the fields of their interest, several government departments have expressed willingness to help capacity build these groups.
What we intend to do is not to leave our village banking groups just at the crawling stage. We will move with them until to a level where they are able to walk. So we are trying to see how we can connect them to other institutions and also other service providers.
Tomato is doing very well. We have green pepper, we have onion, we have Irish potatoes. All these crops are able to do very well in Mufumbwe because we have a lot of rainfall, we have a lot of streams that are perennial. So when these groups come through, we'll be able to advise them on which crop can do well depending on the area on which they want to do their cultivation.
Our ministry here in Mufumbwe is willing to help the groups that want to come forward and venture into livestock, such as rearing of chickens and the fisheries. Our doors are always wide open. We have trained people that are ready to assist them in their fields.
This course of beekeeping, Mufumbwe, it has a vast land which is unused, a vast forest, which makes it suitable for the bees to be kept there. And then looking at the experience which our instructors have from the issue of beekeeping, they are able to train our students in how to rear these bees and how to maintain them, and also how to harvest the honey, and also how to sell this same honey.
Being impressed by the performance of the village bank groups, Mufumbwe District Administration encourages the members to continue taking part in the program while pledging more support from government.
Seeing groups like the ones we have in Mufumbwe performing so well, it is a plus, and I would want to encourage the same groupings to say they just have to carry on with the same spirit that they've used for the past months, and as government, we won't leave them alone, and we'll try our level best to see to it that even better things will be added on.
Attesting to the transformative performance of the Village Bank Initiative, a headman in Matushi Ward under Chief Chizera of the Kaunda-speaking people and Chizera Ward Councillor have appealed to CSPR and community development to introduce the program in other areas.
Amavulu mnumuishimanga ana kusakili nankashi amavulu anakin kujoinamu. Elami ya headman nguluzu hanu namna sakili nankashi namna kwenye kujoina muna mu village bank. Mlonga mdimona kusetawu huwangofu. I
would urge the CSPR and the community development to extend this program even to other wards. This is a very good program and it's beneficial to our community members.
The Village Bank program can indeed be one of the major tools for reducing poverty and vulnerability in society if properly packaged and effectively implemented. It is therefore important that government and other stakeholders should ensure that the models of Village Bank programs they present to citizens promote the spirit of ownership among participants. The other component which duty bearers should not neglect is the need for close monitoring of the program activities, which should indeed be accompanied by the much needed resources.
She